Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Moosh, and today we are going to be talking about Pink Floyd's album, on vinyl record of course, Meddle. This album was released October 30th in 1971. Let me just say that this is my favorite Pink Floyd album. There's many great Pink Floyd albums, obviously. I feel I'm a little too close to the camera.
It's not good for your eyes.
Echoes is my favorite track on this album, which I'm sure a lot of people could understand and appreciate. The band actually didn't know, apparently, where they were going, like, musically, like, creatively with this album. So I think they sort of did some experimental stuff, and that's where they came up with the song Echoes, and then it sort of gave them like a feel for what this album would be. Meddle was recorded at Abbey Road Studios, then known as EMI Studios and Morgan Studios. It was produced between January and August of the same year, 1971, in between their touring of Adam Hartmother. Yeah, it's such a great album. The artist Storm Thorgerson, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I don't think it says on here. He's not credited. Sorry. So dry. He didn't really like how this turned out. And you know, it's interesting because it says it's supposed to like depict an ear underwater, but like this particular album that I have, I can't see that, but I have seen online and other photos of the artwork where there is more so of that ear underwater. So I'm not quite sure why mine is different. That's kind of confusing. Meddle is considered their transitional album post Syd Barrett stuff, which honestly, like, there's so much like history with the band members in different bands before Pink Floyd, and I think it was Syd Barrett and David Gilmour, I might be wrong, that were in a band before Pink Floyd together, and that's why they're Pink Floyd have. I don't know. I should know because I'm making videos on music stuff, but I don't know, and that's okay. There needs to be less hate for people who love and enjoy music but don't know and absorb everything like me. So please excuse me for not knowing everything. Like I said previously, I'm not Anthony Fantano. I'm just Moosh. So I quite like Pink Floyd's post Syd Barrett era. I like Meddle, I like Dark Side of the Moon, I like Wish You Were Here, I like Animals, Out of Order, forgive me. I like The Wall, and I like Final Cut. Yeah, like, some of you might hate on me for what I've said about Roger Waters, but, like, he's an old man, and sometimes people say things that they shouldn't say, so forgive me. I'm not trying to discredit the man of his musical talents and creativity. I don't know, he's just said some stuff that I'm like, I don't know why he said that. And he's also redoing The Dark Side of the Moon, like a solo album that I think is super weird because he's tried to like differentiate and move on from Pink Floyd and do his own thing. So like, why would you do this? I feel like it's just to like, kind of like create drama between him and David Gilmour. I'm not sure. And I'm gonna stay out of it. I don't want to get involved. I don't want Roger Waters calling me up, being like, yo, Moosh, like, why are you saying shit? Be like, man, I'm sweating now. Okay, let's get into this before I keep talking and embarrass myself. Okay. So, like I said, whoa. Oh yeah, I know. Some people are mad at me because my literal dyslexic brain can't remember stuff. Yeah, and newsflash, like, dyslexia is not like reading words backwards it is for some people, but it's not like that. It's like I have a hard time comprehending and remembering things. Like I can comprehend what in real life what happens, but sometimes like you give me like a book to read, I enjoy it. I'm like, that was a good book. And someone's like, tell me what it was about. And I'm like, oh, like just read it. Like, I don't know. Like it's about point form is about the information that I can give sometimes. That's kind of how my brain works. I don't like it. It's just always been like that since I've been alive. So, Meddle. Whoa. One of Pink Floyd's best albums, in my opinion. One of These Days, A Pillow of Winds, Fearless, Saint-Tropez, Seamus, Side 2 has echoes because it's so fucking long. Seamus is I forget whose dog, but it's someone's dog, and they actually did have him come into the studio and howl for that bit in that song, which is really cool and adorable, might I add. Yes, and in my last video I said A Pillow of Winds was the song that my dad and I laugh at together. No, it's One of These Days. Obviously it's One of These Days. How could I get that wrong? Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, cry myself to sleep. One of these days I'm gonna cut you into little pieces. Yo. Okay, let's look inside. Wow, Roger Waters, my homeboy. He gonna call me up later. Nick Mason, gonna cut you into little pieces. David Gilmour, what a nice guy. Richard White, right, my bad. Like Mr. White.
Mr. White.
Anyways. Richard White, Rick White, whatever. It says Rick White in here. I always call him Richard White. He seems like the nicest guy, and it's sad because he just passed away recently. Kind of. Time flies. It still feels like he just passed away. So the remaining members of Pink Floyd exist, but I guess he's not a member of Pink Floyd anymore. So yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine like the drama they all endured post-wall times. Probably crazy. Oh, okay. So it also says in here, recorded at Air Studios, EMI, Abbey Road, and Morgan Studios in London, 1971. And it also lets me know the engineers, Peter Brown and John Lakey at Air and EMI, Rob Black and Roger Quested at Morgan Studios. Yes, produced by Pink Floyd, sleeve designed by Pink Floyd, outer sleeve photos by Bob Dowling, inside photo by Hypnosis. That's interesting, because I was informed that this was Storm Thorgerson. So One of These Days is written by all four members. A Pillow of Winds is by Roger Waters and David Gilmour. Fearless is by Roger Waters and David Gilmour. Saint-Tropez, just Roger Waters. Seamus is by all of the band members, and same with Echoes, by all of the band members. Very entertaining album. I will say some people might not understand this album if they have listened to previous, like, Dark Side of the Moon and stuff. If they listen to this, they might be like, whoa. So yeah, I used to like listen to metal alone in my bedroom when I was like 14, maybe even younger. Just like blackout bedroom, headphones on, like meditating my way into whatever I needed at that time. So yeah. Also, I keep getting hate for how I hold these. I'm not putting my fingers on anything. Like, it's literally on the edge. And I don't have, like, a huge hand. So it's hard for me to, like, do stuff. But, like, hey, if you got some info on it, let me know. Anyway, so I basically, like, think I was tripping out listening to this. And Echoes has always been my favorite. It's just super amazing. I just love it so much. Yeah. Okay. See, it's impossible for me because my hand's not that big. Maybe I just suck. Let me put this back. This is so hard to do it properly, you guys. I try so hard. Come so far. But in the end, nothing really matters.
I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, nothing really matters.
That's why you guys don't see me play and sing my guitar. Also, I suck at simultaneously doing that, so if I ever did anything, it'd be like separate tracks. But I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Just a news flash for y'all. So, that's it for this video. Pink Floyd, Meddle, one of the best Pink Floyd albums, I think, personally. So, and if you haven't heard it, please listen to the whole thing. The playthrough is amazing. Chill, dim the lights, put on something, just like visuals to watch on your screen. I don't know, man, chill. Pour yourself a little drink. I don't know. Do what you need to do. Throw down some incense, man. Okay. Peace and love to you all. Thanks so much for clicking on my video, and if you stayed this whole time, that's crazy. You must be wild. You must be crazy. That's cool. Yeah, I will see you guys when I see you again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. Especially subscribe, because that's so cool of you. Yeah, if you're new here, what's up? Hi. Also, leave a comment. I love reading your guys' comments, even if they're super mean to me. That's cool. Alright, guys. Peace.